The story of To Georgia and Back Again is inseparable from the long, complicated movement of free black people in the 19th century, especially the voyages that carried them from American ports to Liberia. Over 36 years, ships did not only move goods and enslave labor through Georgia. They also carried free men, women, and children who were told that their future did not belong in the land of their birth. Georgia was both a destination and a departure point. For free black families living under tightening racial laws, the South offered limited freedom and constant threat. Laws restricted movement, employment, land ownership, and even the right to remain free. In this environment, colonization was presented as a solution. Through the American Colonization Society, ships departed U.S. ports, some from the broader Southern trade network tied to Georgia, carrying free blacks and formerly enslaved people to the West African coast, to what would become Liberia. The 12 ships represent these repeated voyages of removal and return. Over decades, vessels crossed the Atlantic carrying people who were legally free but socially unwanted. They were promised self-governance, opportunity, and dignity. Instead, many encountered disease, conflict, and isolation upon arrival. Mortality was high. Survival required rebuilding community under harsh conditions, often mirroring the hierarchies they had fled. And back again does not always mean a physical return to Georgia. It means the circulation of ideas, labor, and identity. Liberian settlers carried American customs, Christianity, legal structures, and social divisions back across the ocean. Georgia's influence, its racial order, economic logic, and cultural norms traveled with them. In that sense, the journey never truly ended. The South crossed the Atlantic and took root in Africa. 36 years captures a generational arc. Children born in Georgia became settlers in Liberia. Their children grew up African by birth, but American by culture. The ships marked a forced choice between exclusion and exile, not true freedom. 12 ships, 36 years reminds us that the movement to Liberia was not simply a return to Africa, it was a continuation of displacement. It was freedom constrained by power, shaped by a nation unwilling to accept free black citizens as equals. The story challenges us to confront how freedom was defined, who controlled it, and why the journey had to happen at all.